Automobilista 2 has had quite a journey since its release, slowly becoming more and more popular and more praised throughout its development cycle. Updates on the game have made it nearly unrecognizable from the relative mess of an initial release it was in terms of physics, and updates don't seem to be slowing down. In this video, we'll be taking a dive into the physics improvements of version 1.5 and the future of Automobilista 2. Then wrap it up with an understated update that happened in Automobilista 2 1.5 that very well may revolutionize AMS2 and the entirety of sim racing forever. To start with the updates of the core handling, the tire model as well as suspension on some cars have had a massive overhaul. The first thing you will notice when jumping into AMS2 for the first time since version 1.5 is that the tire behaves completely differently. Gone is that weird feeling of having understeer and oversteer all at the same time, and in comes tire behavior that mirrors things like race room and AC much more. By no means is it perfect, but it is a massive step in the right direction. This comes in with many smaller updates, such as changes to dirty air and AI improvements. Overall, AMS2 has changed massively in this update, and has had a massive step in the right direction. When it comes to the future of AMS2, we are nowhere near the final product still. The physics, although improved, are still far from the developer's goal, so we should expect a good handful of updates regarding that. Also, we should expect a handful of Le Mans hypercars and GT3s coming soon, as well as Circuit de Sarthe, aka Le Mans. Some also speculate Orica's LMP2s to be added, along with a handful of historic Le Mans cars and maybe even an historic Le Mans track. Another big theme to look forward to is a career mode. One of Raze's long-term goals for the game is to have the best career mode in sim racing, spanning across most of the classes available. I really hope we see something like Project Cars 2 career mode, except with a bit more depth and settings, such as rivalries, some teams being better than others, needing certain reputation levels for certain cars and teams, etc. Now what we've all been waiting for, the understated update that came to AMS2 version 1.5. AMS2 has always been known for having a fantastic weather system, the best on the market. Having its roots placed in Project Cars 2, it's no wonder why AMS2 has done weather progression and realism so well. However, there has been a core feature missing in wet racing that has finally now been introduced: wet lines. That's right, everybody, the gap of a truly realistic wet weather experience featuring wet lines and all is finally filled. Real-life drivers have often complained that wet driving was simply unacceptable in sim racing due to wet lines, a necessity in real-life wet driving not being included in any simulators until now. If you are unaware what the wet line is, it is when drivers avoid the ideal line during wet weather due to the rain making the rubbered-in parts of the track significantly slipperier when driving. Although the wet line is not taken in many corners and in conditions when the track is yet to be rubbered in, it is still a massively important milestone in sim racing realism. I will also soon be doing a video in AMS2 with their new wet weather feature in a 5-lap Formula Junior race around Donington, so if you would like to see that video or any other upcoming videos, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out. Also, let me know in the comments what you are excited for in AMS2's future, along with your opinion about the current state of the game. I hope you all enjoyed this one, and I'll see you all in the next video.